Recent video of Jemarcus Johnson being taken into the Shelby County Jail. He's now the fourth person accused.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Today, Young Dolph's case just had another huge breakthrough. A fourth suspect was just arrested, and he's related to one of the people that's already in jail. Now, this is going to have widespread rumors and have people talking about people talking, if that makes sense. Now, what I mean is, there's been 4 people locked up so far. You've got Straight Drop, who also goes by the name of Juston Johnson. You've got Cornelius Smith. And then you've got this new guy by the name of Hernandez Govan, who's also the father of slain rapper Lotta Desto. And just today, a guy by the name of Jemarcus Johnson also got arrested, and he turned himself in. And the crazy part about it is, he's the brother of Straight Drop. So you can already see where this is going. This is looking like a conspiracy case like no other, and it's looking like that's what's coming down from the grand jury. Now, it's alleged that there's like 2,000 pages that they got to get through before they get all the suspects captured and arrested or whatnot, but man, for the time being, it seems like they're keeping busy. Now, before we break down what happened today and talk about Jemarcus Johnson a little bit, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. With this Young Dolph case, it seems like there's a new development each and every day. It seems like something comes out every so often that strikes up a new discussion about what the overreaching situation was in this. And what I mean is who was responsible and who directly was involved. Now, as the time passes, we're starting to see more people get arrested, and we're also starting to see different sets of charges. Now, at the first, set of arrests with this case, you had Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith, right? Both of them got arrested for the shooting. They've been fingered as the shooters in this situation, nothing else around that, right? But now you have Hernandez Govan, who recently got arrested, who was the third suspect, and they're already saying that he was one of the masterminds behind planning this. So man, let's actually look at a news clip that talked about that recently.
Planning Young Dolph's murder has pleaded not guilty. The man you see here appeared before a judge this morning. Hernandez Govan is charged with first-degree murder and conspiracy, among other charges. Investigators say Govan put out a hit on the Memphis rapper. They believe Govan started planning the murder months before Dolph was actually gunned down.
Now, based on that report, you can see that Hernandez Govan, he was one of the second group of people to get arrested, right? Now, there's other people who have been arrested in the past, and I'm pretty sure their names are gonna come up in the future. We just waiting on the official word. But with Hernandez Govan getting arrested, that started a chain reaction, and that also gave us the knowledge about this 2,000-page indictment that came down from the grand jury. That includes all these different people, and this is shaping up to be what looks like a real deal racketeering and conspiracy charge. It's looking like a RICO is on the way. Now, a lot of people have been throwing around different names. They've been talking about Trula Mafia and other groups you might have seen on social media that were connected to Straight Drop in some way, be it through pictures, videos, or anything like that. Now, what's also a connection that he's had is this guy who got arrested today, a guy by the name of Jemarcus Johnson, and his brother is Straight Drop. And Straight Drop's real name is Juston Johnson. So it looks like he got caught up in this with a conspiracy charge. So let's look at this clip and see what went down today.
Recent video of Jemarcus Johnson being taken into the Shelby County Jail. He's now the fourth person accused in the assassination plot. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Gerald Green. Fox 13's Dominique Dillon is live at 201 Poplar right now. In fact, she was the only reporter there when Johnson was led in handcuffs, Dominique.
Now, as you heard right there, Jemarcus Johnson was led in by the gang unit in handcuffs. He was already apprehended, and really, he didn't put up much of a fight you're gonna hear in a while, because dude turned himself in, to be real with you. I guess he already heard the footsteps coming and heard word that there was a warrant with his name on it, and he said, forget it, man. I might as well try my luck turning myself in as opposed to trying to run like others tried in the past. Well, let's look at this next clip and break it down a little bit more.
Yes, over an hour ago, we watched Jemarcus Johnson get taken out of an unmarked SUV. Then we watched the gang unit walk him into 201 Poplar. Earlier this afternoon, Memphis police posted Johnson was wanted for conspiracy to commit first-degree murder.
So Jemarcus Johnson was wanted for conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Now, To be honest, after looking at a couple of these cases and seeing how they're broken down, it looks like a RICO is definitely coming, man. When you have these separate people who just catch a one-off conspiracy charge here and there, it's usually because of a bigger and grander indictment. So what does that mean? It means this. It means that anybody that's found out to be at the head right now, or like Hernandez Govan, they're trying to say he was one of the masterminds or at the head of this shooting death, or anybody who's found to be at the head later, they're gonna get the bulk of the charges. They're gonna probably do the most time because they're gonna be at the head of the RICO if it comes to that. So you guys probably get my drift and see where this could go. And I'm not even gonna throw any names out there, but man, let's check out this next clip and see what happened with Jemarcus Johnson today.
In the killing of young Dolph 1 year ago, sources tell Fox 13 News Johnson surrendered a few hours later, proclaiming his innocence. Our sources also tell us Jemarcus Johnson is the half-brother of Juston Johnson, who is already in jail charged in young Dolph's murder.
So Jemarcus Johnson is already trying to plead his case and say that he is not guilty in this situation. Now, I'm not sure how closely related he is to the rest of the guys that are in this indictment, if he has any affiliations with them or whatnot, but for straight drop to be his brother, you can tell that he might not, he might feel a need to protect him and not have to go any other way against him. So I'm wondering if he was put in this indictment just based on some information that they heard through second or third parties, or some solid evidence that they have in the indictment. And the latter seems like it, man, because they wouldn't go through all this trouble to arrest him and put out a warrant for him for first-degree murder conspiracy unless they had hard evidence. So Jemarcus Johnson looks like no matter how much or how little his involvement is, he's gonna be in the same boat as straight drop. But he might not see as much time as straight drop. But let's see what else they said about Jemarcus Johnson, man, and as far as his charges are in this case. So listen to this, y'all.
What we're still working to learn is Jemarcus Johnson's alleged role in the killing. The other 3 people charged in the case are all accused of murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy. Police have only listed a conspiracy charge against Jemarcus Johnson.
So you heard right there, Jemarcus Johnson only got a conspiracy charge. So it's looking like he's the low man on the totem pole. That could be communication between 2 people to get this thing in action, or that could be a phone call or something like that. We'll see when it comes out in court. But it's looking right now like they've got more evidence than we could even imagine. And with this indictment coming down from the grand jury, it looks like a RICO case might be following. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Should some people out there also be worried because they haven't started to arrest everybody yet and they obviously have more arrests coming? Or do you think this might end with them? Y'all tell me in the comment section. And man, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I do one of these updates. And we out of here. Peace.